Loomly complete tutorial. Hi guys, in this video I will tell you exactly everything that you guys need to know about Loomly before you guys can get started working with Loomly. So firstly, when you come on to loomly.com, this is the web page that you guys are going to be seeing. So with Loomly, you guys can build a successful brand with your team. You guys can collaborate, publish, measure everything all in one place. So basically you guys are not going to be needing spreadsheets anymore. You guys are not going to be needing any third-party application because Loomly is integrated with almost all the major applications. So you have Facebook, you have Twitter, you have Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, Slack. You even have Microsoft Teams as well. So all in all, this is an amazing all-in-one application to fit all of your needs. So over here, you guys can also see that you have some of the biggest brands in the world working with Loomly and all of its features at a glance over here as well. But of course, we are going to go into more details of all of its features later on in the video. You also have content library, you have optimization tips, you even have interactions, ad managers, and so much more. So now from over here, what I want you guys to do is that simply click on the top right where you see start your 15-day trial, and then as soon as you click there, after that simply put in your first name, your last name, your work email, your password, and then your password again, and then that's gonna sign you up on Loomly. So once you guys have done that, I'll catch you guys in 1 second. So once you guys have signed up successfully, now from over here you have to put in your company name, your company type, and also your time zone. So I'm gonna put in my company name, and then I'm gonna after that choose the company type. So if you're a freelancer, you guys can choose freelancer. If you're an agency, you can choose agency. If you are a brand, you guys can of course choose brand. So I'm gonna choose a freelancer. After that, I'm gonna choose my time zone, and then once I have my time zone selected, after that click on save, and then as soon as we click on save, we are now successfully in Calendly. So in the first step, it's gonna ask you to create a calendar. So I'm gonna click on create a calendar, and now I'll have to put in a calendar name. So I'm gonna put in publishing schedule. So once I put in publishing schedule, well then after that you guys are going to see your calendar time zone and also the industry. So from over here, choose the industry that you work with. So in my case, it's going to be media and advertising. So I'm going to search for media and advertising over here if there is an option or something similar. So we have art and entertainment. So I think my genre is going to fall into this. So I'm going to choose that. After that, click on create calendar and continue. Now from over here, you guys can choose to link your social accounts. You guys can link Facebook for posts. You guys can link Facebook for ads. You guys can even link Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Google business profile, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, and almost all of your accounts. So I'm gonna link my Instagram right now and perhaps my Twitter, I'm not sure, or Facebook. So I'll do that right now. I'm gonna click on connect for Facebook. After that, I'll click on connect once again, and that's gonna take me over to Facebook. So now I'm gonna click on continue, and then as soon as I do that, my profile is going to be linked with Loomly. So as soon as this is done, now my Facebook profile is connected. So now from over here, it's going to ask you where would you like to publish the post from this calendar. So depending upon how many pages you have in your particular Facebook profile, you will see all your pages over here. So I'm going to choose a page right now. And then once I have this page selected, I'm going to click on create connection. So as soon as I click on create connection, now my Facebook is successfully linked. So I'm not going to link any other profile for now because I think I've cleared how to connect to these platforms. So as soon as you guys have connected with Facebook, after that click on next, and then once you click on next, that's going to take you over here. So once you guys are over here on this page, you guys will be able to create your workflows, or you guys will be able to choose the workflow of your choice. So you have three types of workflows over here. You have original workflow, light workflow, and zero workflow. So in original workflow, you have more than one collaborator in charge of approval, and then you have 7 posting states. So basically what this does is that this basically lets you have multiple stages before your post goes live. And then over here on the light workflow, you guys have one collaborator in charge of approval, and then in the zero workflow you have absolutely no approval steps, and your posts are gonna go live ASAP as soon as you schedule them. So I'm gonna choose the zero workflow for now, and then as soon as I choose that, it's gonna take me over to another page. So as soon as I go onto that page, now from over here I can click on next, and of course now from over here, and I can just simply put in my RSS feed URL if I want to, but for now I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna click on next once again, and now you guys can invite collaborators. So I'm gonna invite one person right now, so you guys know exactly how you guys can invite other people. So once I put in the email, after that I'm gonna choose the role to be the editor. You guys can choose a variety of different roles. I'm gonna choose it to be the editor. After that, click on send, and then from over here click on on finish from the bottom right. If you guys want to invite more people, you guys can invite more people as well. It all depends upon you. So click on finish. That's gonna take you guys over here. So now you guys can start by simply creating your first post. So I'm gonna click on create a post, and then as soon as I click on that, that's gonna take me over here. So now you have the main dashboard of Loomly in front of you. So you guys can of course take post ideas from this particular section over here, or you guys can draft your own ideas depending upon what you want to do and how you want to post. So let's create a sample post. So on the left side we have some examples of what a good post can look like. So I'm gonna just basically pick this particular one. I can change the text if I want to. I can change it to Sunday rest, for example. I can click on labels. I can type in reading, and once I type in reading, I can of course see if there's a label for that. If I don't have any label, then I can type in read. If you guys don't see any labels, you guys can simply add in labels by simply putting in the name for a label and choosing the color code, and after that simply clicking create. So once I click on create, now a label is going to be created and I can just simply choose that label. After that, click on next. Now it's going to ask you where do you want to publish this post. So considering that I'm only linked Facebook, I'm going to choose Facebook, and then after that I'm going to click on next. And now you guys will have to define the base content for social account. Now of course I'm not going to type in everything by hand. I'm just going to go on to Google. I'll type in dummy text over here, and then as soon as I type in dummy text, I can just simply copy dummy text. So I'm just gonna copy this text from over here just as an example. So I'm gonna paste that. After that I'm gonna click on got it, and next. After that, now I can see what my post is gonna look like and exactly how my post is gonna be optimized. So you guys can change the text of your Facebook post. You guys can change the date and time of this particular post, and you guys can choose where you want to publish this post. You guys can publish it to Facebook Reels, Facebook Stories, and Facebook Feed. You guys will see different options depending upon where you are publishing it. So for example, if you are publishing it on TikTok, you guys will see two options: TikTok Story or TikTok Post. But if you guys are publishing on Instagram, then you guys might see more options. For example, you might see Instagram Story, you guys might see Instagram Post, Instagram Reels, and also Instagram DM as well. Might, but I'm not sure about the DM, but you guys will see the rest of the three options. So that is how this works. So once you guys have this done, now after that click on next, and then now comes the fun part, the part where Loomly really shines. So you guys can just simply choose the audience that you want to target with this particular post. You guys can choose the age limit, the age range, the gender, the location, the interest, and also interested in stuff as well. So after that I'm gonna just simply choose random stuff, and then after that I'm gonna choose the location to be the states, and then as soon as I choose the states, I will choose the interest to be tennis perhaps, because of course we are doing this as an example. Then you guys can choose the relationship status of the people. You guys can choose all these options or just one depending upon what you are targeting, and then of course you guys can choose the background to be the one of your choice, so you guys can get exactly what you want. After that click on next, then click on next, and now you guys can either choose to publish now or you guys can schedule the post. So I'm gonna publish now, and then as soon as I do that, my post is gonna be published over on my Facebook profile. So that is how easy it is for you guys to actually publish and use Loomly to manage everything. So once you guys have done that, your post is gonna go live. Now once you have your first post live, then from up top you guys can click on calendar view to see when your post went live. And once you have been using Loomly for like 1-2 months, it's gonna be filled with all of your posts, and then it's going to be really helpful. And you guys also have the list view as well, which you guys can take a look at to see all of your posts from the start till the finish, to see when were they published, how were they published, and what is their performance. And then of course you guys could even see your post in images as well. And if you guys were to check out the interactions from up top, you guys can just simply see all the interactions. So if you guys were to activate the interactions management, that's going to tell you all the comments, all the shares, and all the tags that are going on in your post over here. Then you guys also have the option to see the analytics once you have your post up for like 4 or 5 days, and then you guys will be able to see the analytics as well. And then of course you guys can see post ideas over here to see how you guys might be posting. And then at the end you guys can see your ads manager, and you guys can simply activate the ads manager. And what this is going to do is that this is going to manage all your ads on Facebook, on Instagram, on all these social platforms, and it's going to take care of all the advertisement. So basically you don't have to worry about, like putting something live, taking care of your budget. You can just tell it once and it's gonna manage everything. So that is how easy it is for you guys to actually manage all your accounts with Loomly, and also get more ideas and grow your account. And of course you guys can add in collaborators anytime. You guys can assign different roles. You guys have multiple different slots that you want to put in if you guys want to have a scheduling slot. And of course you guys have your workflow over here, which you guys can create by simply choosing a state. So for example, once a post is in a scheduled position, then you can assign that particular post, and then of course you guys can select an assignment to, like, basically assign to anybody, everybody, or just one person. And then after that you guys can automate everything depending upon how you want that post to go live. And over here you have almost all those options. You guys can even have state cards as well, which are basically gonna block the movement of a particular post to a particular state unless a specific action is done. For example, if a post is approved, only then can it be moved to scheduled. You guys can have this set up using this particular option. So again, a very helpful option. And of course the post ideas are a wonderful thing. You guys can put in custom post ideas as well. If you have something come up, you guys can just simply put it in over here. So guys, this was the basic overview of Loomly. Now let's take a look at the pricing of Loomly. So the pricing of Loomly is very straightforward. They have 5 different plans. The first one is $26 per month, and using this you guys can add up to 10 social accounts. You guys can have an ad budget of $500 and also some other features. And then of course the more you spend, the higher your ad budget goes up. And then for $270 you guys will have an ad budget of $5,000 cap. So that means that you guys can of course have up to $5,000 in your account to spend on advertisement. And then of course if you guys want even more features or even a much bigger cap, well then you guys can just simply click on request code, and that's going to request a custom code from the company, and they will be able to help you out with that as well. You guys can also check out their 15-day free trial that they offer, but overall this is their pricing. And if you guys were to go with the monthly subscription, well, then of course the cost might go up slightly, but you guys will be able to of course cancel anytime at any month. As soon as you see that you don't need this particular software anymore, you can just cancel it anytime. So again, every single plan has its pros and cons. Make sure to analyze everything, and you guys will be able to pick the best plan of your choice. So guys, this was the video. I hope I covered everything. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and also comment down below if you guys would like to see any more videos on this particular software or on any specific feature of this particular software. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Till next time. Goodbye. All apps and software features are available on insiderapps.com. You can compare prices, see honest reviews, and pick the best app that is right for you and your work needs. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on the bell notification so that you guys are updated whenever we upload a new video. See you in the next video.